Welcome to 16 Road. We are with Grand Mesa Jeep Club and we are headed up 16 Road. It's pretty easy. I hear there's one difficult spot where it's a fork, you can take the hard road or the easy road. We'll see what that entails, but for the most part they said it is basically just a scenic drive, and we've got some fun stuff planned for later, like a bonfire.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on another trail ride in wonderful Western Colorado. Okay, as you heard, we are doing a trail locals call 16 Road, which is near Fruita, Colorado. The trail is actually called V8/10 Road. That's the letter V, the number 8, a slash, and then the number 10. Yes, I am aware of how silly that sounds to people outside of Western Colorado, but a street name like that is quite common around here. Hey, where are we on the Indianapolis? Where are we in? Some racetrack that has a lot of turns? And on the internet, this trail is called Coal Gulch. Anyway, V8/10 Road leads into the area called Coal Gulch, which is technically in Quebec and not even in Fruita, even though it's right next to Fruita. It's named for the coal mine at the entrance that is named Coal Gulch Coal Mine. Imagine that. There is another mine that you can see from the main road named Lane Mine, which is also a coal mine. There are coal mines dotted all over the Book Cliffs area. Pretty much any road that leads up into the cliffs heads towards a mine or some sort of operation where someone is extracting a mineral or gas out of the ground. Okay, so we started here on 16 Road in Fruita. Once we reached the fork with V8/10 Road, we turned right and headed into Coal Gulch. These roads are used by the mining and natural gas industries, so some of them are maintained. After that, we headed up towards Ross Ridge. We stopped at a lookout to take some photos, and then we turned around in this area and headed back to the start, taking the easy way down. As soon as you start into the canyon, you are treated with some amazing views. It's a pretty quick drive to reach this spot where the optional fork is.
We made it to the fork. It is left side, hard way, right side, easy way. And I think we're all planning on going to the left side. It's been pretty rainy and wet this season. It already looks pretty washed out, so I think that we're kind of deciding.
Cool. You going this way?
What's the deal?
It's a little bit harder going this way.
Oh, thank God.
Thank the Lord.
What's that one vehicle called that you keep talking about?
Pinscower.
The Pinscower and the red two-door JK are going on the easy part.
The two-door TJ, you mean?
There's a dog here.
The modified one back there?
I don't know. Maybe it's not that one. The guy that with the white hair.
You ever think of that?
Which one is he in?
Oh, he's in silver JK.
He's taking the easy way too.
Okay, it's totally stock for his JK. And I don't think it's a Rubicon. It's stockist.
I don't think about that. I just wheel and I've got my walkie-talkies.
All right, well, let's do it. I guess, so you may be the only one going all the way on this.
Oh, I'm going.
Okay. So, it'll go off and wind around. It gets pretty steep, not terrible, but, you'll get to the steep part. As soon as you get up to the very top, and it starts to kind of level out a little bit, you'll pass a big well pad area, empty well pad on the right. And then a little bit further up, it'll just be like open brush this tall. You'll see some pretty good rut trails coming up on your left. That's where we'll come in to meet you. If you go straight like this for a long time and then do a big curve and start heading down and up again, and you start seeing well pads with pumps and stuff, compressor stations, you've gone too far. So
We'll wait at that spot.
okay, at the compressor stations, perfect. Okay. Also too, There will be some roads that go off. It should be pretty obvious what the main road is. There's one that runs off to the left and drops down pretty fast. That goes out to 21 Road. And then there's a couple small ones that go off to the right that just go to more compressor stations. But you'll see a main compressor station, pretty big unit, and that's where we'll look for.
So most of the group heads left here, and it is immediately more challenging. There are lots of ruts and steep off-camber hills. Some of them lean the vehicle so far to one side. That makes me so nervous.
You came on the hard one.
Okay, now we are at the difficult obstacle. A couple of Jeeps made it up before we got here, but here is Tyler taking his attempt. The sun is shining right into our eyeballs, practically burning them. But Tyler makes light work of it by putting his front near the right side away from the soft sand-filled rut.
No, he hasn't.
I wonder about coming trying to go up that ridge a little bit. I came up right through here on this side, but I'm wondering if it's not hot, we're going to slide it anyway. Yeah, that's a bit easier to walk. That'll walk. Nice. Good job. Got it. Good job. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it. Good job. That's definitely the line. Yeah, it is. He made that look easy. Yep. Yeah, you just gotta figure it out.
Is this washed out compared to what it usually is?
A little bit, yeah. It's always been a nice, fun spot, but we've lost a lot.
Yeah, right
there.
down in that section there. Needs to be a little bit more level.
And really, I think this will be the worst. There's some good ruts up ahead, but nothing hard. Yeah.
Nothing as big as this?
No.
Now it's Steven's turn in his K20 truck. He's on 35s and makes that look even easier with that freight train length wheelbase. Okay, now it's my turn. I think I would have made it up my first try had I turned more towards passenger right here and gave it the berries, but I hesitated and I slide towards the low side, and I need to back up a bit to get the right line. Okay, this red TJ that followed me made the exact same mistake and slid into the low side.
He locked right there. Yeah, that side's not clear at all. Rear driver's side.
His locker compressor was giving him some issues.
Oh, you're good.
So his
Walk
front
right
locker
through it.
wasn't engaging or something, but he made it up with a quick backup, and now it's Roger's turn.
Go, 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 go! Port! You got it!
He also made a similar mistake, but he made it up on his second try. No problem. All right, that's it for part 1. Please remember to subscribe, and I will see you in part 2.
He did great.